Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
We have a great show for you. Now, in the past, we featured a Honu keepsake with 14 karat gold earrings.
Yes.
That did so well. You really loved that.
Very
and
popular.
People were asking, do you have other styles?
Mm-hmm.
So we came out with another style. This is our 14 karat gold Pueo earrings.
I love it.
And we have it with our Pueo keepsake.
It's so cute.
The keepsake is very
So cute.
If you love putting your earrings in something and you don't want to lose them, this is the thing. And we were talking about this with the Honu keepsake.
Right.
A lot of times when you go to sleep, you want to take out your earrings.
I do that all the time, and I want to put it in something somewhere so I can find it the next morning.
Right, and this is the perfect thing. The great thing about these 14 karat gold earrings is that they have a screwback.
Right.
And the screwback, you don't want to lose the screwback. So to keep all the pieces together, this little keepsake will do that.
Right.
I like the fact that the keepsake is embellished just like the earrings with the little rhinestones around the eyes.
I mean, it's a bonus to
Yes.
have a keepsake. And the earrings themselves are just so cute. At the same time, they come across very elegant because of the design and the shape. The owl eyes are just so darling, but very mesmerizing as well, with the CZ stones. And the height, it's about a 1/4 inch tall, right? And don't forget, these have the screwbacks that will keep them secure. And, a lot of you will tell us that you want to buy 14 karat gold because you want to give something that's very, memorable, that whoever you're gifting it to is going to really hold on and cherish this item.
Now, a lot of people are allergic to certain metals, but they can wear 14 karat gold. And we try and feature 14 karat gold throughout the year. But gold has gotten so expensive,
Right.
over $3,000. And we wanted to make sure that if we're going to feature something, we want it to be affordable. And we tried to keep this affordable. And as Lori was saying, having it along with the keepsake
Right.
is an extra bonus. But these keepsakes, I've seen them retail for close to $40 to $50.
Right.
Because
yeah.
they're not only enameled with this beautiful embellished paint, but they're hinged at the top.
Right.
So the hinge opens and there's a magnet that will keep it secure and closed. Not that it's going
But it's a
anywhere.
really nice size, and it's the perfect thing to, instead of having like a huge jewelry box.
Right.
And then having to kind of dig through and find, this is a very special place to have your pair of earrings kept. And it really makes it a very special gift when you gift it to someone.
Well, yeah, I think that it's beyond a box.
Right.
It
Right.
elevates it to such a higher level.
Right.
And then when people see it, they're going to be amazed. Now, this is great for keiki because a lot of young people have pierced ears.
Yes.
And it's great for a grandma, a tutu, somebody that loves the
And
pueo.
everyone in between.
And everybody
But
in
I have to
between.
say that the trend now, I'm sure you've noticed or seen, is women, and men are wearing multiple earrings, so you can have, 3, 4, 5 earrings on one side. So what you want is kind of a statement piece, having something that highlights or looks a little different, I think.
Exactly. In fact, my daughter. Okay, sit back. I got a story for you. We started getting. We wanted her to be responsible, so she didn't get her ears pierced until maybe 3rd grade. So I'm thinking, what is that, 9? Something like that.
Right.
So we said, okay, are you going to take care of it? Are you going to clean your ears, the holes, the earrings, blah, blah, blah. Okay, we went down. She got her ears pierced. This was many, many years ago. She was content for many years. Then she gets to college, and everybody has piercings. Everywhere. Anywhere you can think of, they have piercing. So she says, I want a second, to do a second piercing. And we're thinking, yeah, she cleaned her ears. She took care of it. So she gets the second one. And she had problems with it because apparently they put the wrong earring in, the wrong size.
I think there was like a reaction.
Yeah, oh, that's
Right.
it. The wrong.
Not from us.
No.
Not from our jewelry.
Because it was one of those
But
things,
they,
one and
they
done.
had to use the type of earring that could pierce.
Right. So it went in. It had a certain kind of metal, because we only sell sterling silver, medical grade stainless steel,
Surgical steel.
or 14 karat gold, like
Yeah.
our Pueo earrings here. So they did that. It got inflamed. It took forever for her
But
to.
you know what was funny is so many of her friends had the same story.
Yeah.
Where
Why did I
they-
mean?
Yeah. So I'm sure it's something that happens a lot.
It happens
to
a lot.
people.
So
But-
finally she gets over it, and she's
Right.
able to wear all these different earrings, and they look good. Well, she forgets, and she mentions to us, well, I'm thinking about getting another piercing.
Okay, that must be like childbirth, because they always say you forget.
She
Like
forgot.
at that moment, you're thinking, "Oh, no way would I do this again,"
Right.
and then you forget, and you're like, "Okay, I'll have another one."
And she forgot. I mean, she had to get a special pillow the second time. She couldn't sleep on that side of her head. It was a whole ordeal. And then
Well, and the fact that they make all those things means
it happens.
it happens all the time.
So, yeah, when she said, I think I want to get another one, I said to her, don't you remember what happened with the other one, and you want to get another one? I said, wait, just do it when I'm not around.
But going back to that, now that is the trend, and people
Yes.
have multiples, and
Yes.
so
Yes.
so that's why we're offering you jewelry,
Exactly.
so that you can
Buy
fill every
multiples.
pierced earring space that you have.
Exactly. Now, can I also point out that this little keepsake is actually big enough to fit several of these
That's true.
earrings.
Right.
You could fit your
It doesn't
whole
have
new
to
earrings
just be
into
one.
it. And the other great thing about the keepsake, because it has a hinge lid, and the design
So
is
cute.
the lid of the design is integrated within the body of the
Mm-hmm.
pueo. When it's closed, you can't tell that it's a hinged little keepsake
Oh, right,
box.
right. It looks like it's by itself.
So you could
right?
have somebody, rifling through your jewelry looking for your 14 karat gold earrings, and they'll never even know that they're in
I wouldn't
the
have thought
little
of something like that.
keepsake. Well,
No,
the daughter or,
No,
somebody.
I think it's just cute. When before you go to sleep or when you wake up, it's nice to see something that makes you happy.
that makes
or
you
it's
smile.
Very
Yes.
cute. It's funny because we were talking about different things we watch. Like if you watch a movie or a TV show or something before you go to bed. Of course, if you're watching Showcase Hawaii,
We'll
that's
put you
great.
right to sleep.
Yeah. But my roommate used to tell me that in college. She said that because I would be talking so much, and then I just start to see her nod off, and so I was like the perfect thing. I'd just like put her right to sleep.
Yeah, I could relate.
Anyway.
I totally could relate.
So we were talking about different shows, and some people like watching horror movies, and then you might go to sleep and have nightmares, or you have an action movie, and then in your dream you have like a fight scene, but we've been watching comedies recently, and then it's nice, you just fall asleep.
You
and
actually
it's,
sleep through
right?
the night.
Because
yes.
it's just very, you kind of are laughing in your mind. It's funny, and you're relaxed, and that was very joyful, and then you fall asleep. And
On
you
a
wake
happy
up,
note, yes.
and then you wake up refreshed, and we notice the difference. So my point is, you take a look at your little pueo, you take off your pueo
yes.
earrings, they're in a safe place, you don't
say
have to
good
worry
night, little
about them.
pueo. You close the little lid, and then you count your sheep.
And then when you wake up, you get to see your little pueo again, and you can say hello, pueo, and then get your earrings out. So, any age would enjoy it. But I think it's nice to have little
Another
things that make
simple
you happy.
pleasure.
Right?
You know, I can't, not say that a pueo for many act as a aumākua or a special guardian. And, certain, within the Hawaiian culture, they believe that it protects and guides families, which I think is great. It
Right.
offers wisdom and insight, which, how owls do that. I mean, that's kind of what the owls do. A lot of people think they're offer insight and wisdom. And then it also is a messenger and delivers messages in dreams, voices, or visions.
Well, I think that's why so many schools and companies
that's right.
they have it as their mascot.
You're right.
It brings luck and there's wisdom. But I also want to point out the practicality, because for those of you who do wear pierced earrings, you know how sometimes you'll just put it on your side table, or if you don't have a side table, on your desk or the vanity area or the bathroom, and sometimes it will end up on the floor,
or how about in the sink,
or in the trash bin,
where
you
your
lose
husband
it.
has to open up the sink.
You sound like you're talking from experience, but I can't imagine
Yes,
that you would know.
you know I
what
talk
that's
from
like.
experience. So I've many of times had to open up the pipes in the bathroom sink because somebody dropped their earring.
The thing is, it's kind of like how we talk about there's that wisdom that, for example, if you treat your money with respect, right? You don't crumple it up, you don't shove it in your pocket or shove it in your bag. You keep it nice and you put it in your wallet nicely. And
it invites more.
and invites more wealth in. I mean, that's what some people believe. So I think the same thing, if you want to, especially if you're gifting it to somebody who is just starting to wear jewelry, or like Wayne was saying, you're kind of trying to test, are they going to be responsible, or you've already tested them, and now the gift is 14 karat gold jewelry, then it's nice to give them some place to put it. And it's not just a plain box, or it's not just a bowl, or pottery, or just a dish or something. And a lot of you know that that's what they do, or you do, or whatever. So this is just a nice idea, extra bonus, really cute and beautiful, something that brings a little bit of joy, and it's just added to the beautiful earrings.
I think you could add it to your Honu keepsake collection too. They'll look cute sitting right next to each other. Our Hawaiian fishhook, koa wood, it has everything. And
very beautiful.
We love this fishhook because number one, we're featuring it with a 24-inch roller chain. We've never shown it with the roller chain before.
Very nice.
It's very, very popular. Now, this is one of the things that you want to give to basically anybody. This is great for a man or a woman. I think it crosses different generations, ages, anything, genders, anything.
Well, it's a great price, and we're doing a buy two special because I think this is one of those items where you want to buy one for yourself and gift one.
Well, it's never fails. Somebody sees one on you and says, "Oh, I like it."
Right.
That's really beautiful.
So you can either give the one you have.
Yeah, but you've grown attached to that. It brings you luck. It's imbued with your essence. You don't want to give your fishhook away. You want to keep your fishhook and have that spare in the drawer, ready to go to give somebody. That's why we did the buy two special.
Well, a 24-inch chain is a great length.
Yes.
A lot of people are telling us they like to be able to just pull it over their head, or wear it outside like you're wearing outside your collar.
Right.
Or of course you can wear it inside, or you can dress it up, or wear it with even a nice t-shirt, and then it lays
perfectly.
Perfectly.
Yeah, this is it on me. You could see it's very shiny. The back is reversible. You can see that on the screen.
That's
which
huge.
I love that about it. And then you can see on the screen too, the Rolo chain is a smoother chain. And the great thing about this chain, it's gold plated over stainless steel. So it's
very
gonna hold up
durable.
really, really well. You can see the fish hook itself is about 1.75 inches with the bail. It's a larger bail, so if you have a nice collection of chains, this will fit up to probably 6 or 8 millimeter chain.
I like the name Rolo because I do think it kind of rolls back and forth. You know, it's very smooth and it feels good, right?
And you like those Rolo chocolate candies filled with gooey caramel.
Okay.
So,
We're not talking.
no, but back to the Rolo chain. Yes, it's very smooth. It's very cool. It won't get caught. It won't pull your hair and get caught.
Right.
But you can see on it has this beautiful coalwood inlay, and it's covered or it's protected and coated in a clear resin and on the front, so it brings out the wood grain in the front. The detailing on the fish hook is similar what you would see in real life, a fish hook that you're using to fish with.
Now it comes with the chain, but a lot of you have your own chain, and sometimes people will say, can it fit a wider chain? And it can.
Yeah, that's what I was saying with the bail. It's extra large bail,
Right.
but it's not so large that it's disproportioned to the fish hook. But it is a larger bail, and we did that so you can fit different chains in there. I also want to point out the lobster claw on the end of the chain clasp is easier for you to use. It's a round lobster claw clasp that you could use. That's like a tongue twister. But yes, you can use that very easily when you're trying to open and close it. And I wear it everywhere. In fact, we were traveling and I was wearing it. And I want to share some do's and don'ts of travel. And again, I know you already know a lot of these, but these are things that I just learned and I didn't realize this. So the first thing that I learned was wear earplugs. And not only special earplugs, the ones that you can squeeze and cram way into your ear. These are not the same ones that they give out sometimes on the flights. They're actually better ones that you have. And what I did was I wore my earplugs with noise canceling headphones that
together.
went over the ear. You saw me.
I didn't know it was together.
Yeah, I was wearing them together. So I could not hear anything. I was like oblivious to any noise that was on the plane. Crying babies, people talking.
That's why you slept so long.
Well, the other thing is, another tip, get there's these new headrest eye mask thingies. I don't even know what to call it. It goes over your eyes, so it's an eye mask, but it connects to the headrest and it velcros you. So your head is pretty much velcroed to the back of the headrest. It feels like you can't move side to side, so you're not doing that bobbing. So I told Lori, I'm gonna try this out. So I put it on, had my earplugs in, had my noise canceling. I slept for 6 hours. We were going to Japan, and I slept almost the whole trip. It was
That was
amazing.
pretty amazing.
So, and then another trip, another travel tip is don't run for the bus if you're late, because you can blow out your knee like Lori did.
Right.
Remember? So I told Lori, we gotta run for the bus. So we were running, and she said, oh no, I think something happened to my knee. So that kind of put a damper on the whole trip. But
I thought you were going to say because the wheel could fall off.
that happened too. Don't run. because the wheel on your luggage could fall off, and then you'll have to go run back and get it. So all the, and like I said, if you have some good tips, let us know too. But I looked good when we were doing all that because I had our wonderful koa fish hook with the Rolo chain that you're seeing on screen. See how I brought it all back?
Right.
So you want to do, and that's another tip too. You want to look good when you're traveling because I think traveling is a luxury. It's not
Right.
cheap.
Right.
And you're doing it usually for a special occasion, hopefully a happy one. And you may as well celebrate the fact that you have the opportunity to do it, and you may as well
And
look
enjoy
nice
it.
and and enjoy it while you're doing it
Oh,
too.
so it's a chance to dress up, look
Right.
nice,
Right.
and go out into the world.
And wear something nice and that kind of just puts the topping on the cake. But this is, again, if you just tuned in, it's our koa wood fish hook with our 24-inch Rolo chain. You have that beautiful koa wood that's inlaid within the fish hook, and it's protected with a resin coating so you don't have to worry about it. Now, the ordering process is very easy. You could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337. Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016.
It looks a little crowded on the set
Like
because
it's raining umbrellas.
yeah, exactly. But we number one need to feature our new umbrellas that we are bringing out. We're showcasing,
Right.
And these are our Monstera Hawaiian quilt print umbrellas in 2 new colors.
Yes.
We still have some of the purple and some of the yellow in the pineapple.
Right. But
In
it's
fact,
going
we have
fast.
them here.
Right.
And I just want to say, you love these. I'm not telling you that you love them, but you really love them because you're ordering
Yes.
a lot and you're
Yes.
sending them locally. You're sending them to the mainland. I have to point out, if you do decide to send it to the mainland, there is a $5 charge. Minimal charge to the mainland per umbrella.
Each umbrella.
Yes, so we want to point that. But locally, we cover the
Right.
shipping. It's just because these are a little
Well, the
heavier.
other great thing is a lot of you are purchasing a lot of umbrellas and then taking it with you on your travels.
Right.
So it's great because these are smaller,
Right.
more compact,
Yes.
easy to put into your carry-on or your check-in bags, and just a very useful gift and beautiful gift. And the Monstera is a very, very popular design. So I know you're going to love it. These are going to go very quickly, and great colors, I think.
And I also want to point out, these are different
Right.
than the ones, if you're watching for the first time, we featured the longer ones that didn't fold. These are different. Now I'm going to try something, and hopefully I'm not going to
Knock
wipe
us
out
out.
the mic or anything
Right.
else, but I want to show you. There's a little button right on the base of the handle. And let me see if I could do this.
Aim it.
I don't want to
Don't
take out
aim it at the
either one of
microphone.
our eyes. Look at that. Look at that. And the cool thing is it pops right up, but I want to show you something else. Let's say you get in your car and it's pouring.
Yes.
You know how it pours.
And you have to squeeze in
Yeah.
between the door and get as far into the car as you can without getting wet.
And Lori's saying, close the door because it's getting rain
Well, and
in
then,
the car.
as you're trying to pull it down, you're just getting soaked with rain. So
Right.
it's kind of like, forget it already.
So in a normal umbrella, you have to keep the car door open and then collapse the umbrella and then bring it in. Not our new umbrellas, not our new folding collapsible umbrellas. They expand when
I'm
you
gonna
push the
move.
button, and watch, I'm going to push the button again. They
Wow,
collapse.
that's like magic.
So you just, there's a flat piece on the top, you just push it down.
I didn't know that this was the feature you had created until you showed it to me.
And it kind of took her.
No, it was
aback.
great.
She was like,
It was
wow.
wow. It was a wow,
Yes.
we include instructions, but of course not everybody reads it, so we want to show.
I'm one of
show
those
you.
people that didn't read it, actually.
I wanted Wayne to show you,
Right.
because it really does make a difference.
It does.
And it makes it easier. You know, some of you have tried that where you're struggling to push it open or struggling to pull it closed. This just makes it easier. And every time we create something, we're always trying to bring some joy into your life or make things easier for you, whether it's giving a gift to someone or treating yourself to something. You know, you want it to bring some joy.
You do. And this is kind of a simple pleasure.
Yes.
That's what I say. It's, number one, it's affordable, but it brightens your day on a rainy, cloudy day.
Right.
And then on a sunny day, because it has SPF 30, it will brighten your day too.
Well,
and it will protect you at the same time.
And if you are traveling, you know what it's like. You get to your destination, and if it's raining, now you have to go out and buy an umbrella. And a lot of times, depending on the size of the umbrella, you're not going to be able to bring it home with you, so you leave it in your hotel room or wherever, right? With whoever you're visiting. But, you know, it's nice if you can bring a little bit of aloha with you.
Yes, exactly.
And you can use it wherever you are. You could gift it to someone and leave it there if you wanted to, but it's a gift of aloha. I mean, it's Hawaiian quilt print umbrellas. Or you can bring it back home and continue to use it.
What I loved is when we brought it on our travels with us, people were kind of pointing. Maybe they were pointing at me. Maybe I had something in my teeth. So they were pointing and they were smiling and looking. Now, the great thing about these umbrellas, not only is the SPF 30, as I said earlier, we have fiberglass ribs on these, so they're very, very flexible. The other thing is there is a vent.
That was
right
a very,
at the top.
very smart design.
Well, the vent is there so that the wind passes through on a windy day, and it won't turn your umbrella inside out. The other thing is it has a 45-inch canopy. The canopy is
That's
huge.
huge.
You could give us a call at 888-965-7467.
Or 808-892-3337.
Well, we hope you were able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.